It is so far past time, and I might ask, should we even go live this late? Plugging in a microphone. That sounds good. Why do I only hear out of my left ear? Nope, we're okay. Alright, it is fall. Fall is a thing that is going on in our Wildflowers playthrough. Let me pull up Twitch chat. We have a barn, a chicken coop, 2 gardens, and a big tool shed, and of course our sanctum sanctorum. Welcome in, everybody. Constellazio, good to see you. Constellazio says hi to Tux and Coraco, so I'm sure that I've also just missed a bit of chat there. Hi Tux, hi Coraco. Welcome in, my friends. Let's just get stuck right in. We have been to the gloaming for the first time. It takes a lot of magic to get about in the gloaming, and so I think we're going to start needing to pay attention to making sure that we have some magical potions that might help us with that. Not used to doing that yet. Also, we're in a situation where we have 29 coins. That's intense. We stayed up too late. Not feeling so great. Gonna need to go see the doc. It wasn't on purpose this time. Was it not on purpose? Was it semi-accidentally, maybe sort of, not quite entirely not on purpose? It's possible. Essence of Sight is a potion ingredient that we might have made enough of. Let's see. We need to make this. We do have enough. Alright. We need to... but we need to make 6 of them. Alright. There's 1. There's 2. But we're going to need to make some more of these. Let's try increasing the results. Can we? We don't have what we need. Okay. Let's see. Miracle Grow Potion speeds up growth. That's not what I want. We want Bumper Harvest. We don't have the ingredients we need. Oh, Tux, I wouldn't have heard of it. Stangulo saluton. I definitely did not want to be interrupting your stream. You understand what I'm all about. Tux, you know me. My entire mission is to try and encourage other people, especially in the context of Esperanto, to share the uniqueness that makes them special with the world. And so I definitely would have not been happy with the idea of you stopping stream. I would have been so uncomfortable with it, I would have been unable to focus on getting anything done. So I appreciate your offer, but no. Tiuci ludo nomiĝas sovaĝaj floroj, wildflowers en la angla. Kaj vi povas vidi Tara, kiu estas la juna virino en la angulo tie, kaj vi povas kompreni ke ŝi estas sorĉistino. Ramones, hi, welcome in. We're playing Wildflowers, and I just had a question in Esperanto. What is this game? Ni ekkonas la vilaĝanojn kaj laboras en la ĝardeno kaj tiel plu. Tre Tre tranquilla, Ludo. Alright, I'm trying to decide, can we make a boost harvest potion? We can't because we don't have any conch shells. Can we get any conch shells? If I just drop everything and try to get some conch shells, what will happen? I am not taking care of any of the things on the farm that need taking care of. I am just going straight to the beach. And if I don't find any conch shells on the beach, I'm going to go to see Shelby in the woods. This is a shell. It's not the shell we wanted. Bruno, enjoy your fishing. I can't stop to talk right now. I am on a mission to find a conch shell. At least. More than one would be awesome. It seems like I'm always wishing for conch shells. I used to be wishing for conch shells and bananas, but then I discovered that bananas are not the only source of yellow in this game. So we did not find a conch shell, which means we're running straight to the forest. We are not passing go. We are not even stopping to see the doctor, even though we desperately need to stop and see. Oh, the doctor is not even in today. Not good. Not good. Kelkai comensantoj estas ĉi tie. Bonege. Saluton Giva. Sed mi ne haltas por paroli kun vi, ĉar mi esperas trovi mian amikon. Foje li ne ĉeestas. Feliĉe li ja hodiaŭ. Hi Shelby. Saluton.
Angus and Francis are so cute together, right?
Makes you feel wistful, doesn't it? 'Cause you were engaged.
Wow. So you just went and asked me that straight out with no warning, huh? And yes, it does make me feel wistful, like you said.
That ache you feel when you lose out on love lets you know you're still human. I should know. Don't fret about it. You'll wed soon enough, if that's what you want.
So interesting, Shelby should say that. Tara is in a position to get married if she wants to. Hello, water. And Ramones is mentioning French. It's okay to use French here as well. Je comprends assez bien le français. I don't speak French perfectly well, but I can read it. I can understand most of it. Let's see, do we have a present for Shelby? We do. We have some fish stew. Shelby loves stew.
Is that heavenly aroma? Fish stew? Why, thank you.
Please tell me, Shelby, you do have a shell for me. Yay, I'm so happy. Okay, and better yet, we actually had barely enough money to buy it. We are running straight home again. As a matter of fact, we're not even running home. We're flying home on a broom. I got interested in French at one point, says Strangulo, but didn't get too much into it. I should focus on Spanish. Spanish is also a great language and very useful in many places in the United States. We are going downstairs to start a batch of Boost Harvest Potion. All right. Let's see. Anything else needing doing? The vodka is ready to collect. We can go ahead and make another Essence of Sight. And that vodka will be quite a while before it's done. All right, let's go on about some of our other chores because we just ignored everything needing doing. So, We have some plants needing watering. And some chickens needing feeding. The bees are hungry because there are no flowers right now. But eventually we will have some more flowers here. Let's do our gardening first. We have been making some compost. Oh my, it's going to be loud and obnoxious. Interesting. A couple of those I doubled the quantity with a special spell or potion actually, and I didn't get that annoying ding sound that was triggered by my making progress towards something that I need to acquire for a special mission. It happened with the regular size compost, but not with the double size compost. Interesting. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just taking notes of interesting things. Now this area here is going to be, when we get enough compost, it will be our new field for sheep and goats and cows. No goats. I lied. No goats. Sheep and cows. Sheep and cows. Goats? Okay, guys, help me remember. Why am I not remembering? Let's pet the Lefty. Little Lefty needs some pettins. Good chicken. What about Gus? Are you hungry? Yes, indeed. Would you like pettins? Pettins for chickens? Goats would be a wee bit gruff. Oh, all right. Beatrix just ran right up. Is that Beatrix? Are you Beatrix? Your feathers. I'm so sorry, Feathers. Please don't hold it against me. I'll try and do better. Oh, we got 3 chicken feathers. All right. Now, it's really unreasonable for me to think that Beatrix and Feathers look alike, because Beatrix is brown and Feathers is white. So, that was just me not paying attention. Lefty and Feathers, on the other hand, are really hard to tell apart. This is our little chicken coop. And here's our barn. And we don't have any animals in the barn except for these adorable mice that I didn't even notice the first time I was in here. Look at them and their little ears, and scratching behind their little ears, and oh my gosh, they're just too cute. Can't take it. Alright, so this area is going to become a field for cows and the like, but I need a lot of soil. And so I'm gonna get the compost going here. And eventually we're not even gonna keep all of these compost bins. We've just kind of erected them temporarily so that we can get a whole bunch of compost as quickly as possible. All right, let's pet the cat. Because if there's one thing I like to do in this game, it's pet the cat.
Come here.
We got 2 crickets and a bone from our friend the kitty. Have some milk. I'm so glad you all are nerding
still
out
loving
about
that, aren't
languages in the chat. This makes me super happy. I love seeing that. Alright, we can pet the cat as many times as we want to, but we're gonna go ahead and visit Ravenwood Mills. Let's check the bulletins. Yes, Shelby would like some stargazing incantations. So we can provide that. Let's visit some of our friends here. Hello, Perry. How goes it?
When did you come here, Perry?
Long enough ago to have seen many Wyldes come and go. Your High Priestess has great expectations that you'll follow in your ancestors' footsteps. I suppose we shall see.
Was that a smile? I think I saw a smile. Do we have anything we can ply Perry with too? Nope, none of Perry's favorite things today. Perry is fond of a particular type of cake. Oh, we should get back in the kitchen and make some. All right. Perry has so many things to buy, but we have no money right now. What can we sell? Let's sell one of these. And let's sell one of those. I don't know why we got this scrying potion, so I think I'd better hold on to it until I know for sure. I've started getting interested in the idea of learning Portuguese lately, but I don't think that that would have happened if I hadn't already studied French and Spanish. But yeah, when I started realizing how actually useful Esperanto was for me, it got harder to put in the work necessary to learn other languages, so I'm hoping that Portuguese will be kind of an easy win for me. Esperanto is just so much easier than languages with grammatical gender and conjugations and many cases.
Ariel, I need to ask you something about the mines.
Ah, an exquisite habitat. What do you wish to know?
Are you the one who drove it out of business?
At last, someone figures it out. Yes.
And did you hide all the keys too?
Most certainly.
But I just... Why?
The humans were making far too much noise. And the ores. They took and took. It hurt the animals that make the cave their home. The keys were a prank. A vicious one, true. But it worked.
He saved a lot of animals. He cost some people their jobs. Well, I was concerned that some people had died in there, but evidently that's not the case. So if we're talking about... Yeah, Ariel does not distinguish between human life and animal life. In fact, it's entirely possible that in Ariel's perspective, animal life is worth more than human life. So, yeah, I think all I can do is say, yeah, you did save a lot of animals.
You must have saved the lives of generations of animals.
Oh, yes. That I did. Now, sometimes I go visit the bats and the creepy crawlies that live there today. I tell them stories of their distant ancestors who survived the miners.
I can't tell Giva what actually caused the mines to close.
That is true. You do not want to incur the Coven's wrath. Or Perry's, I can tell you.
Yeah, Giva can't be told anything about any of this. So this says I'm supposed to tell Giva what I learned about the mine. I don't think so though.
I hear you are choosing a new leader in your town. Strange. Betty has never given us much of a choice. Although, I can't imagine who would want to run against her. Not even me. And I can outrun anyone.
What can you tell us about Viasa Strangulo? I think you'll find that people here are interested in constructed languages but don't necessarily know a lot of them beyond Esperanto. Some of us know Tokipona to some extent, but to a variety of extents, I should say. I don't know it very well, but someday. Saluto Neben. All right, do we have any presents? Yes, we do. We have peanut candy.
Oh, I cannot resist.
We know the way to Ariel's heart. Okay, we don't need to buy anything, and we don't have any money anyway, but that was very interesting to find out. We have been trying to figure out why the mine closed for a long time, and now we know. Hi, Wesley.
I've been reading about old Russian harvest festivals now that it's finally fall. My dad may have been a deadbeat, but I still like learning about the place he came from. Maybe, if I can find a potion that lasts for an entire flight, I could even go there someday.
That could be really fascinating. All right. Do I have any of Wesley's favorite things? I thought I had a bottle of red here. So you'll see this says here, drinking wine replenishes some magic, but costs some energy. Wine can be made in a fermentation barrel, blah, 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 blah. So alcoholic drinks and magic potions.
Oh, I can't wait to drink some of this while reading the latest detective novels that came in.
Are two things that I should start stocking up on in order to be able to get by in the gloaming.
You came! Ha! Ready to make your first whirligig?
We still don't really know what a whirligig is.
Zephyr, you can't just pop up in my farm like that. Now Thomas thinks I talked to my watering can.
Oh, Thomas. He really needs more help around his farm. I wish I could talk to him sometime, but, well, rules are rules. Anyway, a whirligig is an enchanted machine that'll take care of farm chores for you. You can build one for watering your plants, chopping down trees, or harvesting crops. They'll save you lots of time.
Interesting.
We'll need some metals to build your first one. Bring them to me, and I'll get to work on it right away.
I'm not sure what I think about this. But we need to collect some iron and some silver. We have enough copper. Okay. All right, we've got another mission. Let's head back home again. Vyasa is a constructed language that's basically an online constructed pidgin. It was formed from people that speak different languages on Skype, and they found a way to communicate with each other eventually, and another language formed. It has no standard language, so the language's motto is, if it's understood, it's Vyasa. Every speaker has a different accent, different spelling. Korako says the language evolves a bit each time a new user joins the language community. I might find that very difficult to keep up with, but I know that in the online world, some people are very good at keeping up with things. That is definitely fascinating. Okay, we're going to collect those and go see if we can grab some recipes, because one of the ways to find recipes is digging here in the forest. Does that make sense? No. No, it does not. That's okay. Another way to find recipes is going fishing. I am out of energy because I need to see the doctor, because I stayed up too late, have not been taking care of myself. Do not try this in real life. Tara's a fan of coffee, but when she's not feeling well, she can only handle one. Or I mean, one is enough. She could drink more, but it'd be a waste. Alright. Looking for recipes. I don't see anywhere to dig yet. What is going on today? Usually there's lots of places to dig. Maybe that's not a... No, here's one. I was going to say, maybe that's not a thing in the fall. Do you see the squirrel? It's so cute. All right, we found a pile of coins. That's not what I was looking for.
I found something.
Yay! May, hello! Did you guys see May's Tokipona video about rap? It was subtitled in English. Very, very cool. If you whisper the link to Ahmad can put the link. It's already in Tokipona. Excellent. Excellent. All right, I don't think I'm going to go run all the way up to the top of the mountain today because we're having a shorter day because we overslept because we got to bed late, and so we got things to do. Things to do. We should be planting more, but we don't have enough money. Wait, let me see if I have what it takes to make any fish fingers at all, because we need to do the fish fingers thing. But we've gotten to the point where we don't even have the ingredients at all. Oh, I really want to make this. I've been waiting so long. This is one of my favorite things. Can't have bagels anymore, unfortunately, but I'm gonna make that, even though it uses up some fish for the fish fingers. Because one of my goals is to make all of the recipes, and if I don't have a star yet, but I have the ingredients for it, then hey, let's go ahead and make it. All right, let's see. Fish fingers do not require a pot. They need the oven. There they are. Nope. Nothing? Oh, okay, I go fishing. Hello? No fish there? I swear there were. There were fish. There were some. There were some fish at some point. Earlier today.
Oh! Ooh, gotcha!
What'd we get? A studfish. Oh, hello, Kiva. So, we're gonna have to be careful how we do this. Let's just have some small talk first.
Me to the wedding. Isn't that the nicest thing? I've only just moved in. And you know the best thing about attending this wedding? I won't have 100 aunties asking me when I'm going to be next.
Oof. Alright, do we have anything as a gift for Giva? No. Alright.
I think I uncovered what happened in the mines.
Careful, Tara.
Who? Tell me, tell me!
It was, how do I put this? A kind of corporate sabotage.
I would have never guessed that. By whom?
It's a mystery, is what it was. It is a complete mystery.
But it was definitely intentional.
Well, the best mysteries have an unsolvable element, right? Something for the reader to guess at.
Indeed.
I'm glad you feel that way, because I don't think you'll be figuring this one out.
Well, in any case, we both learned so much from your adventures. Thank you, Tara.
Anytime.
Hey, some money. Thank goodness. All right, that's good news. All right, so we're still going to go ahead and make that one batch of fish fingers. Because that'll make a big difference, even though it's just one recipe. Okay, let's go to town and buy ingredients for more fish fingers, because we have never been in such a bad financial way since spring. Everything's closed. It's after 5 p.m. I can't even sell the fish fingers that I made. Oh, okay. What a day.
Marty
Hi,
asked me if
Parker.
I would build him a platform so he could give speeches in town square. But I know what would happen. Otto would want equal time. They'd be shouting back and forth every day right in front of my wife's store. And no matter who won, you know who would lose? This guy.
Let's enjoy a cup of coffee together.
You made something for me? Thanks.
Well, what else can we possibly accomplish today? Let's go say hi to Grandma. I wonder what advice Grandma would give us. I think she'd tell us to follow our heart. Hey, Sebastian.
Violet will not shut up about the flowers for Angus and Francis' wedding. But like, aren't they having the wedding outside?
Oh, why do they need more flowers? I closed it before I meant to. Cheese pizza. The way to any 16-year-old's heart, right?
Pizza. Give
Unless, of course, you're gluten
it.
intolerant.
Sorry, I'll turn into a troll when I'm hungry.
Or dairy intolerant. Okay, let's see. Tara gets so enthusiastic about chopping wood. I think she just loves to chop trees. I don't get it. What you doing in the woods, kiddo?
Fall would be my favorite season if it weren't for school.
It's a very pretty season. How long will it be before Juliet joins the coven? I wonder.
Yum. I'm not even hungry, but I'll totally make room for this.
Let's do a little bit more fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, quick! Come on!
Okay, we're going to need a little bit more coffee, even just to do this last bit of fishing here in the woods. And I've gone and scrolled right past it. Where's my coffee? There it is. So did you hear her humming?
Oh, quick! Yeah!
She was humming the background music There's actually music in this game, but for some reason, we don't ever hear it when I'm streaming. I've only heard it when I'm not streaming. And it's the strangest thing. There's general background music, and then there's different music at the I was going to say canteen. That's not what I wanted to say. The restaurant. Can't think of the word.
What kind of a witch will you be?
A good witch?
There are no good witches or bad witches. Only good or bad actions.
When I was younger, my mom used to take Sebastian and me out to Shelby's campfire. He'd tell us stories and he'd give us the best stew.
Yep. Shelby loves stew.
When I was initiated, I realized what Mom had been doing. She was showing us that we didn't have to be afraid of Shelby. And now, I trust him more than, like, anyone.
Let's see, what are we going to put in the cauldron? This isn't a cauldron. This is the wellspring. It just looks like a cauldron. That's about perfect.
I had a chat with Ariel about what the fairy folk actually want for offerings. These days, even they have modern taste.
Yeah, Tara is aware of the music. Or, I don't know if she's aware of it, but she hears it enough
Gazing
to
into
sing
the
it.
future isn't the only way of seeing. Sometimes it's just as useful to see into people's hearts. You can build yourself a crystal ball in your sanctum. No one more than those around you is always wise.
The first time I've heard him say that, isn't it? But I think it's interesting that that Tara was humming it when we haven't even heard it in this particular playthrough.
Whatever you do, do not allow my children to bribe you into coming over while you're transmogrified.
Ah.
I happened to spot the two of them watching videos on DIY pet makeovers.
Aw, but what if Cleopatra and I want tiger stripes? Oh, or a mohawk.
Are you sure Cleopatra wants that, Tara?
Bold of you to trust a pair of 10-year-olds with grooming tools, but I don't think Cleopatra wants to look like a Sphinx cat.
I don't think she'd appreciate it.
Are the potions ready?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I know they take some time to brew, but we must have them ready before we can cast the glamour incantation.
She doesn't mean glamour like high fashion. She means a spell to prevent us from not being able to find our way into the circle, because we're going to cast a different spell to hide it from the rest of the town, because the rest of the town is really not super friendly with witches right now. Okay, what else do we need to get done today? We need to go do some mining. Because in order to get our first whirligig, we need some more iron and some more. Who wants that? For 120? I don't think so. In order to get our first whirligig, we need iron and silver. So let's go try and get some of that. We're going to go all the way down to level 20.
I could.
Okay, time for more coffee. coffee is, in this game, the least expensive, most effective source of energy. Tara can eat any of the other food that she cooks, but coffee turns out to be the most efficient way. A whirligig, well, I don't know, it depends on what kind of a thingamabob. It's a magical machine that allows you to get your farm chores done more easily. Evidently. I don't really know a lot about it, as I've never seen one. I've only heard about them so far. And in fact, I had heard about them before now, accidentally. When I was reading, trying to find out a different answer, I was reading in a forum and somebody mentioned whirligigs and fishing. I'm like, what's a whirligig, precious? And they talked about it as if it were some amazingly efficient way to fish. Can't imagine it being even more efficient than Cleocatra, but maybe it is. We don't know yet. It might be like a Whatsamahoozy. I'm curious to find out what it looks like. And now I have that song stuck in my head. Oh no, this is not what I wanted. I will not sing it because it would be evil to put it in your heads. It's not even Christmas time. Oh my goodness. If you don't know it, you are blessed. But let's just say there were meme songs before there was internet. Unfortunately. Yeah. Songs about thingamabobs, what's-a-whoosies, or anything like that are probably not going to be the best songs in the world, right? You hear a rattle in the background of the stream. A rattle.
I'm all... I could eat...
Interesting. Are we sure it's not the waterfall? Was it before we came into the mines? Is it a constant sound or a not constant sound? It could possibly have to do with the microphone when I turn my head. Like this. Because when I turn my head, it moves the cord and probably moves the microphone. And also might happen when I breathe. That's it. Okay. Alright, well, I can switch to a different microphone that's not going to do that, I think. Let me see here. Let us attempt to change to a different audio source. It might or might not work. It literally sounded like a baby rattle. Well, I can definitely say it was not a baby rattle. And now I am using a cordless microphone in the form of a pair of earbuds. But if I use both of them, we'll be in trouble. Let me put one back. If I use only one of them, then when one of them dies, I can switch them out. And one of them never lasts an entire stream. It would be, well, I mean, if I did like an hour and a half, might make it. So I see gold ore, but I hope we're getting enough silver and iron. Copper we have plenty of. Oh my goodness. Okay. Coffee. So normally Tara has a bit more energy than this, but she stayed up too late last night and the doctor was not in today. So unfortunately, she has to wait until the doctor is back in the office. I'm hoping that rattle sound didn't drive y'all too nutty. It's always okay to give me feedback. I appreciate it very much. And sometimes there's something I can do about it. Sometimes there isn't. I tried switching to the corded earphones. Hey, we found a diamond. I tried switching to the corded earphones because sometimes I forgot to do the power management things that I needed to do with the cordless ones. So I need to just remember to do the power management stuff. Usually it's worked out pretty well if I kind of link it with Tara's going to sleep. I switch earphones at the end of a in-game day. But there is an interesting background sound that I think is coming from these big crystal thingies. We have until 2 a.m. before we're in trouble, but we're already in trouble, so it kind of actually doesn't matter. Also, I'm wondering, I know that if I'm going to do some fishing in cat form, that should happen at the end of the day. And I'm wondering whether Cleopatra has a bedtime.
Oh, quick! Yes.
She might have the same bedtime that Tara has, but maybe not. I found a new fish. That's a very cute. Is cute the word I'm looking for? That's a cute fish. Cute and creepy, but mostly cute in a creepy sort of way. A grotto sculpin, a common cave fish that lives underground in underground streams. Okay, gross. Glad to meet ya. Okay, so let's talk with Cleopatra and see. Do you feel like doing some fishing? No? Okay.
Oh, look at the head scratches.
I forgot. I need conch shells in order to make the incantation. So let's make a few more fish fingers. And some slop chips. That ought to do. Okay. So let's think about this. It's 8:16. Do we have one more in-game day? Let's do it. Are you guys in? Do you want one more in-game day, or should we call it? What do you think? Our stream started late. So maybe we should go a little longer. More water. I thought you were washing dishes. One more game day, says Constelacio. Okay. She's
Should
gonna go
I
to
go to
sleep?
bed?
Yes. Why was that so loud? Hurt my ear. Okay. So just so that I have the habit, I'm switching earbuds, even though I don't need to yet. But I'm just doing it. Okay. Fall. Saturday. Good morning. Let's go downstairs and check on all of our stuff. Essence of Sight is something that we need to make these specter potions. That's our main job for the coven right now, is making those. Alright, let's see. We are going to be through with that very shortly. Not immediately, but very shortly. Let's see, do we have what it takes to discover something about our friends? Let's see. What about Vanessa?
Oh, I think I see something.
Some sort of salad. A fennel salad. Okay. That does sound delicious, actually. We grew some fennel in the garden this year, and we've been cooking it up like you would cook up a mess of onions. And it's been good. Yeah, another alternative for a cooked vegetable. Alright, nothing to do in this garden. Why am I so slow?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Have we got anything to help us be not quite so slow? Yes, a speed boost. A
The
longer
time for
speed
walking
boost.
slow is done. Quicken my feet and make me run.
It hasn't been that long. I assume that means about the earbud. It is true. But I figure if the reason I swapped away from the wireless earbuds was because I was sometimes forgetting to do the power management thing by switching them out, then it's a good idea for me to go ahead and switch them out at the end of in-game day anyway, just so I keep it up as a habit.
Listen to that purr.
It hasn't been that long of a stream. I getcha. We've got some milk. The cat, surprisingly, does not just love all fish,
Aw,
every
still loving
fish,
that, aren't ya?
but salmon just loves salmon.
Listen to that purr.
Alright, we are going to take care of our chicks. Feed them. We should probably think about buying some more feed pretty soon. Hope you're having a good day, Gus. What counts as a good day for a chicken? I wonder. Beatrix, do you have anything to share with the class? Oh, alright. What's the mayor doing? Hmm? Oh yeah, the mayor likes to hang out in the mountains. He's afraid of the woods, but he does like the mountains. I forgot about that. Alright, one more chicken to feed. I suppose I wouldn't mind having a whirligig feed my chickens. Just leave me the job of petting them. Okay, let's see. Let's go down to the beach. Oh, hi.
I wish Angus and Francis were having one of those fancy ceremonies where everyone dresses to the nines. But not every wedding can be like mine. Hey, Juliet. Excited for Halloween?
Not really. I'm too old to trick or treat.
No one is too old for free candy.
Did I notice her having nail polish before? Did she have nail polish this whole time and I never noticed it until now?
But, like, can't grown-ups buy their own candy?
Well, you're not exactly a grown-up yet either. I thought we had another tiramisu.
Yum. I'm not even hungry, but I'll totally make room for this.
Ugh, Korako, I'm so sorry. That does not sound like fun. So, I am really curious about this. I know that we've learned very little about it. Just a little bit that has to do with the history of the island. But I'm assuming that since we've been tasked with repairing so many things on the island, that at some point we'll be tasked with repairing that. I just don't know when.
I wasn't sure if Francis and Angus were gonna make it long enough here to get married.
You thought they'd break up?
No. I thought they'd move away, establishing two businesses at once. Well, they're beating the odds financially and romantically.
That's true.
So, good for them.
All right, we can buy some soybean seeds. That is one of the things we were going to plant this season. We need to get on it. Let's buy some more chick feed. Oh no. Marty's not here.
I hope that when we're older, Emmy runs for mayor. She's good at that stuff.
Would you want to run?
I bet she will.
No, I can't be the town veterinarian and the mayor, but I still want to live in the mayor's house. And Emmy would let me.
All right. Let's see if we can't get a lucky 2 days in a row and get a conch shell at the beach. Please, please, oh please, I want a conch shell, please. Bananas 2 days in a row. And regular seashells. Well, we can't get it all. Is the doctor in today? I hope so.
I have to admit I'm relieved that the kids are back in school. Since Parker and I both work, coordinating childcare during the summer is a nightmare. I will miss their lemonade stand, though. It made them so happy.
All right, what do we need to buy? We need to buy, oh, we have plenty of flour. All right, we need to buy nothing except fish. Oh, 11 a.m. All right, one more hour.
So, Francis and Angus are getting hitched, huh? That must be why he asked me about sourcing currants and almond essence for fruitcake when it's not even winter yet.
Why would he want to make fruitcake for a wedding?
It's a thing.
Bruh, I don't know. It's a thing in Scotland, I guess. A gross thing if you ask me.
I shouldn't buy anything until I get my fish situation sorted out.
I've started ordering triple espressos from Sophia's just to keep myself awake.
He did it. He said espresso. He said it. I heard him. That's not what is written down. I'm looking at it. There's an S.
My pa used to keep a list of all the people who've passed out here. I am not going to tell him he has to add my name.
This triple espresso that he's talking about, it's interesting that he mentions because that actually is the thing that works best in the game. Doesn't mean he actually wants me to give him coffee, though. He really wants me to give him slop chips.
If I were a poet, I would write entire books of poetry about slop chips. Thank you, Tara.
Mommy says Angus and Francis are getting married. Do you know what that means?
No. What?
Cake!
Cake. Like chocolate cake?
Ooh. Will you tell my mom if I eat this all right now? Because I'm not supposed to. But...
Oh, I swear it looked like she was giving us a hug. All right, let's go see the doc. We're gonna get yelled at. We totally deserve it.
What did I say? Did I say get enough rest?
Yes.
And did you do that?
I might not have.
Then from now on, you'll get enough rest.
Yes.
I'm thrilled for Angus and Francis, but a bit nervous for the wedding itself. I met my ex at a wedding, so weddings always make me think of her.
We have two of her favorite things, jeweled rice and zeytun pavarda. That looks really delicious.
Just looking at zeytun parvade makes my mouth water.
Oh, pavarde. Okay. Parvarde.
It's the perfect afternoon pick-me-up if I'm feeling sluggish at work.
It's so much quieter now that school is back in session. Parker kept bringing Emmy and Finn here over the summer. At first it was sweet, but they wouldn't stop making paper airplanes out of my brochures.
Might have been a mite infuriating. I can imagine. All right, still only 10:30 a.m. We're waiting for 11 a.m.
I'm glad Francis and Angus decided to have their ceremony in the woods.
Francis's floral vision would have been a lot for one florist to supply for the Consciousness Center or Town Hall, but now nature will provide some of the decor.
Does sound good.
If you win the election, will you move out of the ranch?
Isn't it tradition for the mayor to live in the mayor's mansion?
Yes, but the animals
Will come with me. We'll figure it out.
Is that what you think, Marty? That's interesting. That's really interesting. I don't know what I think about that.
Messenger Cameron's pushing hard for Francis and me to have our wedding at the Consciousness Center, but Francis isn't gonna go for it. He says he's always wanted to get married in nature. And as much as I hate those woods, they do look like a fairy tale in the right light.
What do you hate those woods for, Angus? Oh, why am I doing that? No, I have regrets. Oh, so many regrets. Okay. That was dumb. Let's sell him some things. We really need the money to buy fish.
Any luck finding a pearl yet?
Oh my gosh, I don't remember the context around his request. Oh my gosh, does anybody remember? He asked for a pearl for a specific reason. I don't feel like there was a reason why I didn't want to give him the pearl, but I could just be not remembering that I didn't want to give him the pearl for some reason. Oh, the cufflinks. Thank you. Yeah, it was the cufflinks. I don't see why I shouldn't give him a pearl.
Wow, what a beauty. Thanks so much. This is a perfect match for my other one. Oh, I hope he likes them.
All right. That will go right into the fish
I
budget.
finally convinced Angus to have our ceremony in the woods. The Consciousness Center is a non-starter. And Town Hall would just feel too shotgun wedding for me. After everything we've been through together, we deserve to have a real big day.
Why am I starting to get the feeling that some drama might go down? I don't want that. I don't want that for anyone. Okay, what can I sell? My goodness, it's going to take a long time to upgrade his shopple. All right, let's go get our fish.
Kim's got a crush on Amira. Everyone knows that. They're too shy to make a move.
Oh, it's interesting you should say that. Because Tara had a crush on you too.
But I've tried to tell them, you can reel and reel, but eventually, you gotta put the fish in the boat.
I'm surprised that the game worked the timing of that comment that way, because technically Tara and Kim are dating. So it's funny that Bruno should say that way. Even funnier, given that I have intentions for Tara and Amira. They just haven't had a chance to date yet, is all. You know, I did say that, and I totally forgot about it, Water. You are right. I said that it would look better. Well, one way to do the cufflinks would be a pearl on each side, but I think that would be probably a little over the top. All right, we're buying fish. We're buying as many of these as we can afford. 58 is how many we can afford. Not bad, not bad. Let's go right home and cook those up. One gold coin to our name. Oh, it's terrible. Also, we have not been in the tool shed at all the whole stream. That's crazy. All right, we can also make more marinated olives. That's a good idea. But mostly we need fish fingers. All right. 58 fish fingers. And back to town. Right into the restaurant. No, it's closed. This is terrible. What do we do? All right, so for some reason, I'm supposed to have a conversation about the balloting while the mayor's wife is right there. I don't feel comfortable. Let's just keep our voices down.
Hey, Lena. I heard the election is coming up.
Oh? Yeah, I suppose it's that time again. I would rather stay out of politics, honestly.
She might not want to talk about it while the mayor's wife is standing right there.
But I'll be interested to hear what the new fella has to say.
All right, we can't buy anything unless we sell something first. Do we have anything we could sell? We do. I mean, selling Selena is not really our best move. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick up, I'm desperate enough, I'm going to go pick up this bulletin. And try and get a little cash that way. Normally, I'm not all that excited about bulletins. Whoa, did he just close up shop?
Oh, this is killer. Oh, thanks, bro.
Tux, what did you get for dinner? I'm just not in the shape to buy things. It's an unfortunate fact. Let's see if we can't buy some more fish. That's the only thing that makes sense. Oh, 6. All right. Tomorrow we'll sell some fish fingers. And then maybe the next day. Oh, there's no point planning for tomorrow and the next day, because that's next week. And I won't remember what we were planning on doing by next week. Oh well. I'll still remember we need to be doing the fish finger thing. Let's go Did we see Shelby already today? I don't think we did. Looks like tonight there's going to be some moonflowers. Oh, Shelby's not here. Hi, Kim.
I like the direction Francis and Angus are going for their wedding. No religious ceremony, no hosting family from out of town, no twee flower arrangements wrapped in twine or whatever. Just the important stuff. Hint, hint.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Wait, you made this yourself? The rice, it's perfect! And the fish is so fresh.
Stir-fried veggies and tilapia sounds delicious. Water got married in the town hall because of how the marriage permit arrived when we couldn't have done anything fancy. It was hilarious because they had sparsely attached paper butterflies and cheap stickers and used and broken wedding decorations all around the place. It looked terrible on their beige walls. Oh, no. It was sad and hilarious. All a matter of attitude, absolutely. In situations like that, having a good attitude can make a sad thing fun. Korako has grilled salmon. I like them both. And Water had a big salad with red beans and pickles. Executive dysfunction proof. I had pork chops. Well, only one. And cooked fennel, which is kind of surprisingly not unsimilar to a mess of onions. It doesn't taste strongly of anise. Raw fennel tastes like licorice. Cooked fennel doesn't really taste like that. Not very much. Not really at all. It has a flavor. It's just not licorice flavor for some reason. I see a mushroom. And some coleslaw. And something else. What else was it? I don't remember. Alright, let's go to the mines. If we had money, I'd buy some flower seeds, but we don't have money. Alright, back to level 20.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Tara, you've caught me at the end of my little expedition. I'm terribly intrigued by Fairhaven's history, so I wanted to know if I could find any clues to its people in the mine. Besides, I dated a fellow grad student. She was a geologist for a bit, and she took me on cave exploration dates. Though, perhaps people who aren't earth science grad students wouldn't find caving enjoyable? What do you think?
I think it's an adventurous date.
A good date should feel like an adventure. So, a caving date would be a double adventure.
My feelings exactly. I haven't been in a serious relationship for quite a while, but I enjoy thinking about one-of-a-kind dates. They're such a delightful way to get to know another person. In fact, maybe you and I could...
We could what?
Do absolutely nothing. Would you look at the time? I've got to head out.
Bless her. It's not possible with Giva. It is possible, actually. Giva is dateable in this game. but I cannot imagine dating someone who is forbidden to know that Tara's a witch. Like, Kim doesn't know, but she's not forbidden to know. Giva is actually forbidden to know. Well, let's see what there is left to discover here. Maybe an emerald or a ruby? I can't tell you exactly what. Oh, a diamond right away. Let's do this. We're going to make best use of our time by not going for the clay or the sand today, because what we really need the most is iron and silver. At the moment. But we wouldn't say no to some other things. But there's not a chance with the clay and the sand to get anything other than clay or sand. And clay and sand are things that I don't need very, very much yet. I will eventually, so maybe I'm being irresponsible by not trying to get some right now. But I'm also just focusing on what's the biggest need at the moment. Yeah, I think these crystals are making some sort of a funny noise. And I'm really surprised that this whole explanations about the mine didn't really explain anything that I consider to be a true mystery. This particular equipment, it does not look like normal mining equipment. And these particular glowy gems, sparkly gems, do not look like the typical kind of stuff you would find in a cave, right? So as far as I'm concerned, there's still some layer of mystery here that we have not figured out yet, and I don't know whether we will. Yeah. Kurako says everybody wants to date Tara. I think once you hit that level of friendship, they're likely to make a pass at you. That wasn't a pass that I had an opportunity to say yes or no to. But it might be that since I'm dating someone else, they'll just kind of hint and then leave it up to Tara. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how some of those levels of some of those layers of how the mechanics of the game work. I'm not entirely sure. Let's do a little fishing. The longest known cave fish, a blind eel. Interesting. Alright, I'm not finding the things that I want. Oh, now I'm getting sand, which I didn't mean to get. There's some silver. That's more like it. It's not like I mined gold, it's just that I'm not mining for gold specifically. I did iron and silver. almost done down here, and then, oh, time for coffee. That triple espresso that Damon was talking about. When Tara is feeling well, is the trick. And I'm surprised that there's nothing that Tara can cook herself that's better in terms of money expended to energy received. But buying coffee at the restaurant is the best deal that there is. I mean, I assume that there aren't any better deals that I haven't discovered yet. It's possible, I suppose. Alright, just a couple left here. And it looks like we're not going to finish discovering everything that there is for this level, but that's alright. 4 p.m. Let's go see if we can't find a recipe or two before it's time. Is that a walnut? A pine cone, right. Before it's time to head to the
I
cabin.
found something.
Yay, a
A
recipe.
recipe.
Ooh, that looks delicious. Can't eat tofu, unfortunately, but it does look delicious. Water's getting ready to stream, yay! I get a real kick out of the whole idea of having a stream of water. It
I found something.
brings me more joy
A
than is
recipe.
reasonable. That looks so good. My mouth is watering.
I was very surprised when I heard Marty had decided to challenge me. And after I fixed up that ranch for him...
You fixed up that ranch, Mayor Otto?
Sorry, who fixed up the ranch?
Some people are just determined to bite the hand that feeds them.
You know, you're not winning yourself any points during this election cycle. You just aren't. It's a good kick, water.
Oh, yeah.
It's very twitch purple, but it's a sunfish. Alright, I'm not going to go all the way to the top of the mountain today. Frankly, I'm a little afraid of going up there. Giva might be there. Alright, it's 5 p.m. We're going to be too early to go to the... Can we go to the bar? We're going to be too early to go to the... Is the bar open yet? It's not. When does the bar open? 6 p.m. Hmm. Well, let's go fishing. My goodness. Around between 5 and 5:30, everybody's everywhere. Walking home from work. Can I go fishing? Yes, good. Yeah, they sure did.
Oh,
Those pancakes looked super good.
oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
I got a hug. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sometimes we can see the other witches arrive on their brooms if we're early enough. Let's check it out. I think they could arrive anytime after 6. I'm just not quite sure what time they do arrive. It's time for a stretch and a yawn. Oh. And you just crashed the computer by opening OBS. Oh no. It's 6:30. It's 6:40. Nobody's here yet. I don't understand. What's going on? Where is everybody? Very confused. There's Shelby. The light is changing again. It must be a full moon. Mira, Damon. Kind of missed seeing Damon. Lena, Violet. Well, that's what that looks like. I was always curious.
I knew a witch once who transformed into a hawk she saw gliding majestically above her. The bird knew how to fly, but she didn't. It was a mess.
Make sure you use the right ingredients for your incantations. Wouldn't want you to accidentally give everyone in town bunny ears.
That is not something I could actually do, right?
We'll see.
Shelby's a jokester. I don't know if I believe him.
As with all common knowledge, witchcraft mythology is sprinkled with half-truths and outright fabrications.
I got a letter from an institute focused on herb lore. They want to recruit me. I love potions, but I'm not sure if that's the right move for me.
I can't believe magic schools are actually a thing.
Girl, they've been around for ages. They're also crazy expensive, so it's like, probably not a real option.
It may be said by some that the Farseer speaks in riddles, but that's only because so much of magic is unknowable, and what we do know is always changing.
So, I'm thinking that theoretically we can go to the gloaming, but I'm not sure whether or not we're supposed to or whether we're allowed to. Maybe if water's not quite ready yet, maybe we should try going to the gloaming and see what happens. I'll have a cup of coffee. You know, just in case. We can go. Oh, Violet's coming with us. Okay. I think Violet's just got her back here. What's that? It looks like... What is that little bug? Some kind of a millipede with wings? I'm not 100% sure
I'm
if
not sure
I'm
how to get through
even
here
supposed to
yet.
be here. I think there's nothing for us to do here right now. Can we go fishing? No. I think there's nothing we can do. Mrs. B, hello. I did not see you come in. Welcome, welcome. Hard reset for the desktop, oh dear. Hope it's going okay. Oh, Mrs. B, are you on a trip? Let's see. We are winding up. Let's pick some flowers. Always nice. More flowers, flowers. And I think before we end, we should have a look in our tool shed and see what's going on, because we have been neglecting our projects. Oh, I see. Maybe it was someone else that was on the trip. Okay, let's go in here. Oh my goodness, we have been neglecting things for sure. All right, apple cider is ready. And we could make some wine. And wine is ready. And we could make some more wine. Paper? That's okay. Juice? Let's make some olive oil. Green fabric is ready. Let's see. Glass is ready. Make some more. Cheese is ready. Let's make a little more apple cider. Leather is ready. We can either make some more leather or some more mushroom leather. Let's make some more regular leather. Silk is ready in 20 in-game minutes. It's like no time at all. Let's make some butter. Oh, we can't. We're out of milk. We're out of milk because we're out of money. And can we make any jewelry? We could. We can make a silver and diamond necklace, except we need our silver for something else right now. Let's see, a silver and diamond ring. If we had what we need to make a gold ring, we could do that, but we don't. So let's have a look at our sewing machine. We really wanted to make this. We need green silk thread. So when the silk is ready, we'll put that in the dye bath. Let's have a look. Silk, 10 in-game minutes. Water's making things up with her brain. No, not making things up, only spreading misinformation. Hooray! All right. Last weekend, this weekend, what is difference? What is time? Timey-wimey nonsense. Okay, the silk thread is ready. Let's collect the silk thread and put it in the dye bath. Do I have any green dye? I do. Okay, it'll take an hour. And when it's ready, an in-game hour, and when it's ready, we can make our cute fern, baby fern, I don't understand this name, fern, baby fern leggings. It's going to be my fall outfit. And then we can sell some of our other outfits to Violet because we are so short on money. It's crazy. Or maybe we should just stick with the fish fingers and keep collecting our cute outfits because I don't know. If we don't sell some outfits to Violet, we won't get options of new outfits, but we haven't exactly made all the outfits that we've bought, and we haven't exactly bought all the outfits there are to buy. So I don't know. Water, you let me know how things are going with that reboot because I can just kind of stall and putter a little bit. I could even go back down into the mines if necessary. I don't particularly feel like doing any more mining, but we'll see. All right. We need to make one more. No, we don't. We need to make one more of these. 2 more of those? Alright, how many do we actually have? We have 4 and we need 6. And there's 2 going to be ready in 8 in-game hours. Esperanto learning has been fun. If my computer cooperates, I might stream after Elena for a 3rd lesson day. You let me know how it goes because if you're going to do an Esperanto stream, then I want to raid you. And so we'll just see if your computer is going to do the thing or not. Let's see, do I want to make that? I think I do. Yeah. It takes 8 hours. I have 2 already? Maybe I don't want to make one. Levitation potion. I'd really rather make the ultra concentrated levitation potion. That requires a conch shell. And there just are never enough conch shells. And also I don't have any of those flowers. So I think I should leave it alone. I could make a crystal ball potion though. That's a good idea. And out of those. And I like to learn things about my friends and what they like. Alright, let's see if we need any of these. That might be useful. I'm leery to use up the last of any particular thing that I have. Summon small things longer requires Wolfsbane, which I can only get in the gloaming. I have a feeling I'll be able to get it soon. In the meantime, I'm totally out of summon small things potions. So I guess I can always just make a summon small things for a short period of time if I can't get the Wolfsbane from the gloaming soon. Okay, the spinning thinking wheel is gone. Waiting to see if OBS will open. Alright. It's exciting to try to see if the computer will do the things we want it to do. All would need a little bit more essence of copper, so I'll make some of that. And some rum. plenty of vodka. I don't want to use up. Well, I think I can afford to make some essence of silver. We'll go to the store. We'll be there when Water Stream gets going. Wonderful, Coraco. Lo attente. Alright, that's about all I want to do down there today, I think. And we could try and do a few more fish fingers. Let's get the oven going. We've got this crazy looking bluegill and a sunfish and some char. I don't want to make it out of the eel. I'm not going to make eel fish fingers. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. Alright, I think I should maybe try and cut down these little trees. How long will it be until I have enough soil? How much soil do I need? I have 8? Oh my gosh, it's going to be a really long time. I can wait for those trees to grow up a little bit. That's okay. Do not need to cut them today. Instead, we can collect these and create some more. We need to collect 40 batches of soil from our compost bins. And why 2 of them got special sounds and the others didn't, I am really not sure. But we do have one more compost bin here. And I can plant... Oh, should I do it? No, I shouldn't do it here. I'm going to plant flowers here. I can plant some... what have I got? What have I got? I can plant some soybeans. Okie dokie. Alright, Constellation, you might be able to let me know when water goes live, because when I'm on mobile stream, it's more difficult for me to keep an eye on what other people are doing, because I've got my tablet for the game and the actual stream, and then my iPhone for the chat, and if I navigate away from that, then sometimes something happens and I miss it and stuff like that. So I'm just checking to see if you might be able to let me know. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go back down into the mines one last time for today's stream and see if we can't find 1 gem and silver and iron. Mostly iron, I think, is what I need. Nope, I did not mean to dig for clay. That was an accident. I can leave that right where it is. And we don't mind copper, it's very useful. It's just that we have a specific need for silver and iron to make a whirligig with. And all of the mining in the world won't get us there because we need to actually spend some money to have it smelted into bars. And that's money we don't have currently, but we'll get there. By hook or by crook, we'll get there, mostly by hook. We're gonna make fish fingers, that's what. Because that's how it goes in this game. We're starting, oh, we're going fishing. I didn't mean to, but we are. That was an accident. We're starting with one particular type of rock, mostly, and see where we get. If we can get where we want without messing with any of the others, we'll do that. A grotto's open. It's midnight. We're supposed to be heading towards bed, but we do have till 2 a.m. And with the use of the broom, Tara can get to bed relatively quickly. Oh, hi, Constellazzi. I was wondering, do you think you could let me know when water goes live? It's a little harder for me to monitor that when I'm on mobile. Thanks so much. I definitely feel ready to end stream. I get sometimes sleepy at the end of a Sunday stream, and that's really actually kind of the point of the whole thing, for it to be very relaxing. It's just, sometimes it's so relaxing for me as a streamer that I feel like I'm a little bit in trouble. Like, am I gonna be able to finish my stream? Lupin, hello, how are you? It's so good to see you. How is life? How are things? What about stuff? Any stuff going on? I hope it's good stuff, if there is. We are doing just a last bit of
I could eat some food.
late night using up of our strength. Wait for water to go live. And it's been so fun watching Water learn Esperanto and hanging out over there. I'm really looking forward to it. Even though I'm very sleepy. Alright, it's 1 a.m. Technically, we only have till 2 a.m. before Tara will get sick from staying up too late, and also it kind of ruins the rhythm of our whole day. But also, we do wind up getting a little closer to the doctor. I think we're probably close enough already to theoretically have that conversation with her. But I don't know how the game works in terms of when you're dating somebody, do you have to break up with them to date somebody else? I think probably, I don't know. I just don't know. Water just went live. Okie dokie. We are then going to grab our last fish of the night and go raid. Let's get those raid calls out there. I will remember to copy them this time. Thank you so much for doing a shout out for water as well. In case anybody does not get raptured, sometimes we don't all go to the place where we're supposed to go. We're not going to spend time running home because we're going to not make it. I don't even know if we'll make it this way. Probably, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. So we run inside, and then we push pause. And then we go raid. Like this, by going raid. I feel it in the water. Uh-huh. Okay, so water is learning Esperanto, and that's super fun. So we're gonna go hang out, and I'm gonna copy my raid call. Can I? Hello, Nightbot? Yes, I can copy my raid call. I did it. I did the thing. All right. And I know that water has a little bit of pre-stream go live stuff, so I'm not going to hit that button just quite yet, even though I want to, because I don't want to wait. Just want to go over there. It's going to be fun. I'm going to do that. Yeah. That's how we do. All right, just testing my raid call. Lupin, you could use that for a raid call. Guys, Lupin's raid call is